Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Small Business Showcase. I'm your host, B-Rad, not your average host, and this ain't your average show. And I have my not average co-host, Krista, with me from Sailing Stone Real Estate. How you doing today, Krista?
Hello, B-Rad. I'm amazing. I'm just enjoying this, kind of chilly, wintry space we have going on. And, it's wonderful.
I'll take the 70-degree weather again. Please bring it back.
I think as long as we, keep getting snow or rain or something, we really just need the water.
Well, everyone's got sprinklers.
Oh, not in the winter. They're all turned off, B-Rad.
Speaking of sprinklers and yards, did that house sell with the open house?
No. Oh, my gosh.
So you don't get to do what we said last week.
I know, but if you heard it last week and you said, I'll leave it on the table. I'm not going to say it again.
Yeah, we're going to make it a surprise. You have to tune in to last week's episode, which is available on showcase-sb.com.
Yeah, and learn what I'll do if you buy silver birch.
I need to buy it just to make you do it.
Please help me. Please buy this house.
So don't forget, you can do buy one, get one free at My Heart Mac and Cheese using the word showcase.
Ooh, yes. You got to get in there and try that mac and cheese. It's amazing.
You can get mac and cheese and a grilled cheese. You can mix it up. It's per transaction. So if you got a family, run that card more than once to get the deal.
Yeah, and they have salads and all sorts of good stuff in there, and wonderful gluten-free options. And they really take care to make sure they're taking care of people with allergies.
They got vegan-free and dairy-free stuff too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can pretty much get anything there.
And I was late this morning, so we're a little late starting, but the thing is that I went to Snooze, and what'd you think I got with using the word showcase?
Oh, free pancakes.
Yep, I got free pancakes, and then I bought some toast and iced tea, because I still got to support them.
Absolutely. Oh, I just always get the Benedict. I know we talk about it all the time, but maybe I'll go get the strawberry ones.
Maybe we'll go afterwards. Yeah. And I'll get double pancakes today. Go in a sugar shop.
They're going to stop letting you use that. But all of you should go out there and use the code SHOWCASE and get some free pancakes at Snooze and free mac and cheese.
Definitely. So breakfast and lunch/dinner is taken care of, all because the Showcase just wants to help you, take care of the community.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple other Showcase codes out there.
Yeah, you use it with Super Moving Brothers, you get a third mover free.
Heck yeah.
You use it with Brandy Pendleton, with Pendleton Heating and Cooling, you get $500 off your, was it maintenance or furnace?
Ooh, we're going to have to check with Brandy on that one.
But use Showcase, Brandy will tell you.
Brandy will tell you, yeah.
Use the word Showcase when you go in to see Michael and Jane. They'll take care of you with the doctors.
Absolutely.
If you get in a car accident or slip and fall, just call David to say Showcase, and he'll take care of you.
Absolutely. Ganderton Law.
Yep. And then, did we hit them all?
Well,
yep, we hit them. So Pendleton, Super Moving, Around the Block, Ganderton, iHeart. Yes, we hit them all.
You got a lot of stuff going on.
But if you go to Hellraiser's Tattoo and say Showcase, they'll hook you up a video for a tattoo.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
And then we don't have any concerts going on for Sunshine yet, but usually when there's a concert going on, we use Showcase and get you some good deals on concert tickets. And then use Showcase to let Francine some love when you go and see her with Chowdown Food Truck. Go try to forget about it. Or
the toasted ravioli.
Fried ravioli, not toasted.
Whatever they are, they're toasty and delicious.
Yeah.
Lots of fun stuff. We love all of our sponsors and supporters and partners and all of our local businesses here in Colorado Springs and Pueblo.
Yep, and now we are going to be getting on our first guest here. We have Brian with Farm Bureau Insurance. How are you doing today, sir?
Very well. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for being on. So, tell us about you. Everyone knows about insurance. Everyone knows that we need insurance. I mean, Krista is always telling people to get homeowners insurance. So my big question for you, sir, why are you different? Why should someone come talk to you versus the million of other agents that are out there?
I think what it comes to me is that it's customer service. When you're selecting insurance, you need to make sure that you have an agent that's going to work on your behalf, and get you the best coverage that they can for the best premium that you can get quoted on. I do give my cell phone out freely to all my clients so that they can reach me at any time, and I work with them. I consider myself a consultant. I'm not a salesman. I am a consultant. I will sit there and go through their coverages and make sure that they have what they need. Answer any questions that they may have regarding those different insurance coverages and make sure that they have a solid understanding of what they may or may not need. So, again, it really does come to customer service, getting an agent that is responsive, that's going to call you back. I do strive always to get back to my clients within 24 hours of contact. So,
Krista, should we put him on the hot seat?
I don't know what that means, B-Rad, but I can't stress enough how important it is to have an agent that is local and available to help you out. Everybody needs insurance, and a lot of, I had what I would consider an 800 number insurance company for a long time. Very, very loyal. And, until you hit a claim and a problem, and man, do I wish I had somebody that I knew, somebody that I trusted, somebody that was here in Colorado Springs, where I lived, that was there to help me. That is so important.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you have to trust your agent because, they are protecting your assets, And, I like to sit down once a year with my clients, whether they're open to it or not is theirs, but I do like to sit down once a year to go over a review with them, make sure that they're covered correctly. Situations change, we forget to call our insurance agents and say, hey, I just added a shack onto my home. That changes things. You want to make sure that that's going to be covered, whatever happens out there, whatever your changing conditions is. You're only going to get that by a responsive agent who is doing these reviews with you, letting you know what's going on. And that's where I really think that Farm Bureau makes a difference.
If I get a puppy, should I call you to update my homeowner's insurance?
Yes, actually you should, because that is that is one of the underwriting questions is, do you have animals? First off, do you have exotic animals? If you get a tiger, you better let us know, because I can guarantee you that's going to be a different discussion than, hey, I just got a new puppy. But we do want to know, see if that dog has got any kind of history of biting and stuff. These are important for your liability, because if you do not disclose these things, it can materially affect your contract with us.
So I am going to put them on the hot seat. Krista, you know what the hot seat is when I ask a question that they have to sit there and think.
Oh, okay.
So I asked what you were different. You gave me this spiel that every insurance agent gives. I am there for you. I give you my cell phone. I've gotten plenty of cell phones. But I know you personally, so I already know what makes you different. But you haven't really talked about that. What makes you, Brian, different than everyone else?
I would say...
Who's Brian?
I would say is my background, and when I say my background, okay, I was born in Wyoming. I lived in New Mexico under very harsh conditions, and let me just say, we were basically living without running water, without electricity. I'm very grounded because of it. It taught me a lot of things so that I can relate to people on many different levels. I will, not to toot my own horn, but I have a very good education. I got my undergraduate in business. I got my doctorate in law. So, these are all things that affect and help me understand, contracts and what's material and what's important to clients. So, and how to best protect them in that way. So, and then I'm a very level-headed guy. I like to believe that I'm very transparent and very friendly and like to get to know people, and that is the favorite part of my job, is just talking to my clients and learning their stories and learning what they need. So
I will vouch that, that is true. He does want to get to know you. He made me come and sit with him before we even talk life insurance or anything. He's like, nope, we're going to have coffee or something, and so that's something that a lot of agents don't do. So he did well for the hot seat question.
Well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
You do seem like a very nice guy.
I like to believe so. Now, again, they can test me out. Put me to the test. That's all I ask. Give me a chance and let me earn your business.
That Wyoming came out when he said, "I like to think so." That Wyoming came out.
I almost called it out.
I lived in Texas too. Who knows where I catch half these accents? I've been all over the place. So.
I've heard a few since you've been here. Yeah.
Puerto Rico for 9 years. I lived there. So
Sometimes
diverse.
that comes out.
Right.
So what made you come to Colorado then? If you've been to Texas, Wyoming, Mexico, Puerto Rico, why choose Colorado?
The honest answer, relationship, just got into a bad position, and I had to at that time revert back to going and relying on mommy and daddy for a little bit there to get myself back on track. So they were living here in Colorado Springs, and this is where I ended up coming down from Michigan, where I lived for 6 months, and Yeah, I've been here since, other than the 9 years that I did leave to go live in Puerto Rico. Right.
That's
But,
just about shows that he's human, you know.
Yeah, of all the places I've lived, I really love Colorado. Colorado is by far one of the most gorgeous places in the United States, and I think we have a very diverse demographic, and I love that. You know, I meet all sorts of people, and people are amazing, and I never cease to be amazed by their experiences, their stories, their knowledge, the things I learned from them. I would have never imagined that this kind of a career would have been so fulfilling in those ways. So
That's pretty amazing. That's a lot of the same things I say about why I love living here, and it's true. There's so many awesome people to meet. I've met you a few times now,
right.
and you seem lovely, and just I work downtown also, so there's like people just like everywhere from all over the world that you get to meet in all sorts of places, and what a time and a place to be.
indeed.
So with everything going on, one of the things that you like to push is life insurance. So we had an interesting conversation where I kind of helped you kind of realize, how you can hit someone like me. And so how do you get someone like me, because I don't want you to use what we talked about, how do you get someone like me who has no next to kin, doesn't really have much to go on, but why did we find out that I could benefit from life insurance?
Well, life insurance is nice because it can cover so many things. Because I mean, basically, your policy is being paid out to your beneficiary, you know, within the context of that particular contract. So your beneficiary can be an estate, it can be a trust, it can be many different things, people. So depending on how you use it, like in your particular situation where you don't necessarily have a particular beneficiary in mind, you can put it in estates and protect it through trusts and other legal documents to make sure that it gets taken care of, you know, that your money goes away.
You're not hitting what we had talked about, remember?
Such as
the pets?
Remind me. Okay, well, I didn't want to bring it up because you said you didn't want me to bring it up.
I wanted you to bring it up. That's why I was bringing it up.
So in your particular case where you're saying, you know, you wanted those proceeds to go to the pet, you know, realistically, a pet can't be a beneficiary, but a trust, you know, potentially can be. You know, again, that's something to discuss with your legal, and I don't want to get into the legals or the contract nature of life insurance, but there are ways to
sum it up for him to where, you know, I'll go ahead and say it so he doesn't get in trouble and watch what he says. The thing that we talked about is I do have 2 dogs, and one thing that I've never considered in mine and his conversation was, what if I pass before my dogs? You know, dogs do have a shorter lifespan, unfortunately, so I've always thought they're not going to be here, but I could leave right now, get T-boned because of this construction, and that's the end of me. And he was talking about how I could set it up to where my life insurance can be given to someone who is promising to take care of my dogs and do all kinds of different steps to make sure the dogs are taken care of. So if you are a crazy cat lady, a crazy dog person like me, still talk to this man to make sure your pets are taken care of just in case something happens.
Yeah, and there's other stuff that might need to be taken care of upon that time, you know, and just being set up for that is a really big deal. My dad passed and didn't really have like a laid out like plan or anything, or life insurance or whatever, and it kind of went really sideways, and that made me and my husband really consider what we were doing with our estate and like what would happen, you know.
Right.
Especially if you've got kids and heirs and beneficiaries and things like that. Oh my gosh, like, you know, we all need that protection.
And that's why I always recommend, you know, get a legal professional who can help you, you know, determine what you can and can't do through it.
Yeah.
Always recommend, you know, if you're not sure of something, get a legal professional to give you advice on that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we're almost out of time for your interview here. How can someone reach out to you to get a quote on any of the products that you offer?
Yeah, well, they can reach me on my cell phone, 719-433-9162. They're also welcome to come by and meet me. We are going to have we are opening a location now in Castle Rock. We're going to have our open house on that on February 7th from 11 to 1. We'll have prizes, food, all sorts of good stuff. So it'll be a good time. It's just a 2-hour little window there that you can come by and meet me and the other agents in the office there. And I'd really love to meet you. So come on by and say hi, and I'll be happy to help you out.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for your time, and you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Next, we have Cass and her daughter, Chloe. They are a part of a beautiful salon called Cosmic Extensions. And
Cosmos.
Cosmos.
Yes.
Well,
You would start
that's the redneck in me. So I've always called it that. That's from the Indiana boy in me.
That's
So-
okay. That's okay.
So how long have you guys been in business now?
Oh gosh. So we started our business May of 2023.
Oh, nice. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
What
Almost
made you-
3 years.
Yeah. Well.
It is 3 years, not almost.
Almost
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
Coming
It's
up.
2026.
Yeah.
Isn't that
That's
so
She
crazy?
looks surprised.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, it does. It does.
So what made you guys decide to go into this 3 years ago?
So Chloe, she was in cosmetology school, and I was working as a solo artist or hairstylist, and so it was definitely kind of something that fell into my lap, not intentionally. I didn't think I'd ever have a salon with employees, and yeah, so she got into cosmetology, and then we started working together, and here we are.
History.
Yes.
So she doesn't work for you, you guys own it together.
So she's the owner. I do work with her. I started off with like assisting and then moving into like everything that she does. So she basically gave me her hands.
So did you do anything with beauty before your daughter went to school, or did it truly fall in your lap?
Well, I've been a cosmetologist now for 12 years. So I've been working at multiple salons. I work for myself. I've done all kinds of different education. I've taught classes. So yeah, I've been doing it for 12 years.
And she only looks like she's 22.
I know. Like,
Thank you.
seriously.
Appreciate it.
That's how you know the beauty works.
So, what do you enjoy doing outside of the salon?
Oh, wow.
Working constantly. If she's not working at the salon, she's working at home always.
Yes, I am a workaholic. I
Wow.
always work on the business.
Business owners always are.
But I love karaoke. I
Ooh.
like to paddleboard in the summer. I like to throw like ladies events. So I have a ladies group. So I love to like host and do fun theme parties.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love
Have you?
events.
So Krista said she's a lady, and obviously I'm too ugly to be a lady. Maybe Krista could come to one of your parties and bring Randy.
I
love how you're just like volunteering that we take Randy
Well, the
out.
reason I said it that way is because the first thing in her face right now is that she's like, Randy's a guy name. We just said it's lady. So, like, not lie, you did give that face.
I mean,
Well, now I need to know who Randy is. Who's
Yes.
Randy?
Well, Randy is our Velociraptor. He lives downtown in the Sailing Stone Real Estate office.
okay.
Yeah, he's amazing. His name is Randy Patinkin. He has his own Facebook and Instagram pages, and he's just a cool guy, you know, that loves real estate and local businesses. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I love
he
it.
sounds cool.
That's cool.
He's come.
he can come.
You might have seen him on the
We'll make
news
an
or in a
exception.
parade or something every now and then. Yeah, we're out
That's
and
why
about.
that's why I invited Randy and not me.
Are you doing anything for Galentine's Day? That's one of my favorite events of the year.
As a matter of fact, we're having like a pajama party with all the ladies, and we're gonna have charcuterie and wine, and I think there's like 20 gals that are coming over to my
That's
house.
amazing.
And
It's
we're
on
gonna be
Friday the
painting.
13th this year.
Oh, Galentine's?
Yeah.
We're actually doing it on the 7th, so.
Okay, well that's not Galentine's Day. So just so
Okay.
everybody knows, Galentine's Day is February 13th.
13.
I love that though. It's like a spooky Valentine's.
Yeah, that's my theme.
I love it.
Yeah, Friday the 13th Galentine's. I love that.
But
so
look
much.
at Cass's nails. She's got beautiful nails with her pink with
I do.
hearts on
I'm a
it.
great nail girl, by the way.
They're very Valentine's-y and gorgeous.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
So where is your spot?
So we're located actually in Asola Salons, right off of Barnes and Tut's, next to Hertz
close to me.
Donuts.
Yeah,
Are we?
yeah, I live right over there.
You'll have to come
Okay,
visit
you'll have to
us.
come visit.
Absolutely, I could grab a donut and a haircut.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she's wanting to look beautiful, and she's like, I gotta have my donut. I bet that's gonna look hot. We should make a Krista and Randy calendar with different donuts and styles through what you guys do.
Oh my gosh, that's really fun. Like, how many different hair colors and styles can we do with Krista's hair?
Before
And
it just frays.
And how many donut places can we hit around town in the meantime?
We should
Right.
also get a party bus.
Oh
and
yeah.
do it.
We've got that
Locomotive.
Okay.
Yep, locomotive. Johnny Joy.
Oh,
We've
fun.
brought Randy on the bus before.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
did
gosh.
we did a little Christmas thing where Randy was on there with a red nose and a little Santa hat,
And
and
Santa was there.
yep.
Oh my God.
Yep.
So we did our first episode of Out of Town with them.
Yeah. No, that was a fun time. That was a
Sounds
fun
fun.
time.
That's awesome.
So what is something that you want people to know about you guys personally? Because we do like to get to know the business owners on the radio, so people really get to know you guys. So what is something unique that you want people to know about you?
So we are a hair extension focused salon, but we also do a lot of hair color, blonding services, stuff like that.
She looked right at me when she said that.
But we mostly do, we're women focused salon too. So we do a lot of like long hair, women's services. We do have some men that get hair extensions.
She looked
as
at me when
well.
she did that
Do you want some hair extensions?
one. She's the second one to mention hair extensions, and she hasn't seen how bald I
He's
am.
literally wearing a hat.
We can just like stick them under the hat, you know. We'll get them to come
We
out.
should get like a weft. We can like glue a weft under there.
Yes, and we'll just put it into your hat so you could just wear
There
it.
you go.
all the time.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it is very important for us to always do a safe and secure install for our clients, because hair extensions can be damaging if they're not installed correctly. We also use ethically sourced real human hair, and it lasts typically about 6 to 9 months with proper care.
That's a long time.
Yes.
So that's cool about the salon, but we want to know you. What's something
Oh,
unique
me?
about you and Chloe?
Well, we are a mom and daughter team. Something unique about me. I don't know, you tell me.
I think honestly, this does still tie into the business, but something unique about us is we actually work as a team a lot in our salon. So most of the time when you come in to see us, we'll be doing up on you and we'll be chatting with you, and you get princess treatment. So you're going to be getting like 2 blow dryers, 4 hands in your hair. So I feel like that's a little bit unique. I've never personally been somewhere that does that.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think I've ever experienced that at all. Usually it's just like,
Yeah.
you know, it's your gal.
Yeah.
Down there, right?
Yeah.
And then you hear the other people and their gals
Right.
talking about whatever they're
Yes.
talking about.
We share gals.
Yes, yes. And we are mentor based too. So I do teach all of our stylists. I have them go through a training program with us when they first start for about 6 months. And then they're able to level up with us. And so we are working together a ton.
I
So
love
how
that.
could someone schedule an appointment with you guys?
So they can either text or call us. Our phone number is 719-203-2161. They can also hop onto our Instagram, reach out, or our Facebook.
Perfect. Well, we
Yeah.
appreciate you guys for being on, and we're going to take a
Yeah.
quick break here. And we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Brandy Pendleton with Pendleton Heating and Cooling, Alex with Super Moving Brothers, Michael and Jane Mill with Round the Block Healthcare, David Gannerton with Gannerton Law, and Carrie with I Heart Mac and Cheese. We'll be back after these messages. And we're back with the Small Business Showcase with your host B-Rad and co-host Krista with Sailing Stone Real Estate. And well, it was an interesting couple of interviews. You ready for the next one?
I'm so ready. This is so fun. I absolutely just adore getting to meet all the fabulous business owners here. We have such a good time.
So we got Tim here with Peak Parent Coaching. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
Glad to have you on. So what exactly is your business with this coaching business of yours?
Yeah, so Peak Parent Coaching specializes in obviously parent coaching. We specialize in working with parents of neurodiverse kids, adolescents, teens, and young adults. The oldest kids that I've worked with are in their 30s, so adult kids and I work with the parents.
Yeah,
Yep.
they don't stop being your kids.
No.
So when you say adult kids, if Krista went to you and said, "I'm still a kid," you would help her?
Sure.
Oh, well, I'm a child in many, many ways. But no, I think that's really important because I think, I mean, there's not enough help out there. Like, we don't always know what to do. We don't know what to do when we have kids that don't have any, issues, I guess, or I guess we all have issues.
Not me. B-Rat's perfect, even though he was late to his own show today.
No, but I just don't think there's enough, like, we don't try hard enough, I think, to go figure out how to be better parents for our kids.
Yeah, there's a lot of books out there, and I work with a lot of parents that have, read all the books. They do their due diligence, and operationalizing those concepts is really difficult, and having a coach really helps with your learning curve.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to do this field of all the things that you could have chose to do?
Yeah, so, I started in 1996 working with kids and families, and I've been working with kids and families in some iteration since then, whether it's been in doing residential treatment, wilderness therapy, community-based treatment, and most recently intensive family-based treatment. I kind of fell into it by accident. I came out here to be a ski bum in 1996 and ended up with a wife and a career and a mortgage and all the stuff. So I kind of fell into it accidentally 30 years ago, and but really did fall in love with it.
How many kids you end up having of your own?
I don't have any kids of my own.
Now that I am shocked because I'm not a parent myself, and trust me, I don't want to work with kids.
Yeah, well, that wasn't in the cards for my wife and I, but we both work with kids. She's an elementary school counselor, and now
you get enough time with kids.
We do.
He's like me with my nephews. Here you go, take your kid back. So that's actually, I think, really cool because being someone who's not a parent and to hear that you work with kids, like that's pretty cool because a lot of my friends, and I'm sure Krista's probably said this too, but a lot of my friends that have parents that say, don't get me wrong, I love my kids, but don't have kids.
Yeah, I mean, having kids is a lot, it's a big deal. It's hard. Like, we're really afraid we're gonna screw them up.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh my gosh, just be better than me, please. Right? Like, that's my whole feeling was like, just if I could make just a little better than me, please. Like,
right.
and then I think we might be okay.
Yeah.
But it's a struggle. It's a struggle, and we all need help with those things, for sure.
Indeed. Yeah.
So when you said that you kind of fell into it, how exactly did it all come into play to where you're like, hey, this is what I'm doing? And, I mean, 30 years... You started this when I was 7 years old.
Yeah. So when I moved to Colorado, I started work at the Emily Griffith Center in Larkspur. It's no longer exists, but I was drawn to that because they had a wilderness-based program, and so I worked in a lodge with kids that were put into residential treatment, and I got to do outdoor adventures. I'd take them on backpacking trips. I'd take them on mountain biking trips. We do hikes and peak ascents and all the stuff, and I've figured, well, if I'm not going to be a ski bum, at least I'm out there doing fun stuff in the wilderness.
There you go.
So
awesome.
That's really how I cut my teeth doing this work.
Are you still doing fun stuff in the wilderness?
I do, and I incorporate a lot of that into my work with family coaching. So I'm a certified climbing instructor through the American Mountain Guide Association, and so I lead ice climbing trips, I lead rock climbing trips, and I do a variety of adventures. So I've done stand-up paddleboarding with families, and I just incorporate all that into my family coaching.
We're in talks with Black Monarch in Victor, Colorado, and trying to work some kind of deal out with them. Maybe we could do something with that where you can take them and go to stay in Victor and then go to like the mines and something unique like that.
Yeah.
It's just a thought. I don't know if kids would enjoy that or not though either.
Well, kids enjoy a lot of things, and really it's how it's all presented and how it's delivered. But the reason I like to do that adventure-based work and experiential-based work is it gets families out of their comfort zones pretty quick. All of the challenges and the dynamics in the family come to the surface very quickly, and we can deal with them right on.
Yeah.
And we can get more done in a day of outdoor adventures with a family than I can in a month of sitting in an office
On a couch.
talking about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Or in somebody's space that's like comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, if someone wants to get a hold of you to just chat to see what you do for their kids or them in general, how can they reach out to you?
Yeah, they can go to my website, peakparentcoaching.com. I'm actually offering a 5-day free parent leadership reset right now. And so
What exactly is that?
it's 5 days where I do a 30 to 45 minute call with them each day for 5 days. And we identify an area that they want to make some progress in their parent leadership. And we set the goal, and we achieve that by the end of 5 days.
That's
Then
awesome.
they have the option of continuing to work with me there after that.
That sounds super beneficial. Yeah.
You wish you knew that when your kids were younger.
Well, yeah. Today is actually my youngest's 18th birthday.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He ain't too inspired to leave the nest.
I kept him alive that long.
Now it's up to them.
You're doing good.
So that's awesome. And then last question is, what is something you want people to know about you personally?
Personally or about my business?
No, personally. So they
Personally.
can get to know you.
Yeah, so, well, I've got a 4-year-old Swiss Mountain Dog, and I do a lot of hiking in the Tri-Lakes area with my dog, and I'm kind of a serial adventurer. I enjoy ice climbing and backcountry skiing and that sort of stuff.
So if you're a parent that's an adventurer, perfect way to take care of the 5-day thing, talk with him, and then go on a ski trip with him.
That's right. That's right.
My favorite outdoor adventure is a swim up bar.
Oh, yeah.
She
There's a lot
swims
to be said for those.
swims to a bar to drink. Well, hey, Tim, it was a pleasure having you on, and we look forward to having you on in the future, too.
Yeah, I look forward to it, too. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Have a great rest of your day, and then Krista's got a little gift for you
Oh,
as
thank
well.
you.
Elevate Glass Gallery has a free swag in there, so you can get, I know they got socks, bath bombs, all kinds of cool stuff, so check them
Very
out.
cool. I'll do that.
So,
Thank you so much.
thank you. Our next guest we have beautiful Tiffaney. She's got a beautiful business as well, and it is Bombshell Studio and Extensions.
Yes.
And I just have to ask you, what made you come up with the name of Bombshell?
Well,
Being a beauty company.
well, the reason why is because I want you to feel like a bombshell when you walk out.
Ooh.
That is completely different than what I was thinking. I was thinking she was meaning you're walking in looking like a bombshell, and I'll make you feel like a better bombshell.
I mean, she did walk in looking like quite the bombshell.
Thank you.
She's got a beautiful navy blue outfit, black. Her nails are pretty pink with a heart, so she's ready for Galentine's Day as well.
I know. Are you doing anything fun for Galentine's Day?
I don't have any plans yet, so who knows?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's lots of fun stuff going on around town. Lots of cool stuff. I love
If
this.
it includes mimosas, I'm there.
I love that.
See, I just did hear Mimosa earlier.
I did. I actually did an open house last weekend, and served mimosas because.
She even had a video of her and Christine drinking the mimosas.
Yep. Come see us for brunch. We love a
You
brunch.
good? Go get mimosas and free pancakes with the showcase word at Snooze. Actually.
That's true.
I did get some cards from him, so yeah.
Yep. Just use the word showcase. No purchase necessary. Free pancakes.
Oh,
Same code word. You get buy one get one out of all 3 iHeart Mac and Cheese locations too.
awesome.
Yeah. Fun stuff going on.
What got you started in doing your business?
So I am from Northern Colorado. I moved here 8 years ago. I was working at Master Cuts in the Chapel Hills Mall, and I was there for 9 months, and they came in and they closed the shop.
Just closed it on no warning?
Regis, yeah, pretty much. Regis was bought out by the Beautiful Group, and they didn't want to have any
Competition?
they didn't want to have any salons and malls anymore because they said they're just a dying breed.
No.
So they closed it down. And I was at that point, I've been doing hair for 22 years. I was like, I don't want to work under somebody anymore. So I took a chance and I opened up my business. I didn't know many people here because I had just moved here. So I actually made door knockers, went around to everybody's doors with a coupon on it and put them on their screen door, just trying to get people to come in the old school way.
That's
awesome.
what we call hoofing it
Yeah.
in real estate.
Yeah.
So how long have you been the business owner now? How long
7
was that?
years.
Congratulations to
Thank you. Thank you.
I think that's everyone's story. I got tired of my W-2 job. I know Krista got tired of it. We all just kind of said screw it and take a leap of faith. So any non-business owner listening, every one of us that you've heard on this show since day one, at the end of the day, we all got tired of it and took a leap of faith.
Yep. And it was honestly one of the scariest things I ever did because I took a chance on myself.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to have her on Stories and Soundtracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep dive in that.
Yeah.
But so I'm going to throw this question at you because, you know, taking that leap of faith, moving here, like you did it all. You didn't just start where you were. So you had to build it all up. What's the biggest advice you can give to someone who was just maybe in your shoes currently listening to the show?
I would say, you know, just have faith and just keep hustling. Just keep going. Just, you know, you're going to have your ups and you're going to have your downs. And I think that's the biggest, you know, downfall of being a business owner is because when you're in your downfall, I feel like you should just give up. But then you're just like, you just got it, you know, every day is a new day. Just keep going. And eventually you'll build that clientele. You'll start networking. People will start seeing your product, and then they're going to start coming to you.
You know, the saying that I heard when I first started 3 years ago was, if you're not going to quit on a good day, don't quit on a bad day.
Exactly.
So that's the biggest advice I can give to anyone. That saying helped me too.
Yes.
So are you in your own private salon? Do you rent a booth?
So yeah, I'm up in Image Studios. You actually had Bree on the show.
Yep.
So she's up front, I'm in the middle. And it's just a bunch of suites that we rent, and we all have our own separate business.
Are you going to be there Monday after 1?
Yes.
You'll see us. We're doing an out-of-town episode with her.
Awesome.
So
see some fun stuff.
Krista's getting her hair colored. She's doing something with Alex, and she wants to make me fall in love with my hair again.
Absolutely. Bree's good. She's good, yes.
She would have originally been on this show, but had to reschedule the out-of-town. So you guys were going to be on back-to-back episodes. But,
okay.
you know, you get to see the live on location part at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Krista, sounded like I interrupted you.
Oh, that's okay. So what else are you out doing when you're not, like, making people feel beautiful?
So I'm actually a national qualified bodybuilder. I've won 3 overall titles here in Colorado. I won the Colorado State overall title women's physique in 2021.
That's crazy.
So
Bodybuilder, that is awesome.
So that's what I do. I actually used to weigh 250 pounds. I lost 120 pounds on my own with the Atkins diet and walking 1 mile after work every day. And after I kind of got enough courage to go to a gym, I went to a gym and I seen a competitor. And I was like, I want to do that.
Ooh, yeah.
And everybody kind of looked at me like, yeah, right. You know.
So how long have you been doing the bodybuilding now?
So I've been doing it now for about 14 years.
Oh, wow. So longer than your business.
Yes, yeah. So I've been doing it for about 14 years now.
So can we arm wrestle? See who wins?
You're still a guy.
You're going to win.
She's gonna win.
Yeah, I can tell by her arm she's going to destroy me, but she could have had bragging rights. You want the bragging rights? Let's go. Right here on the live.
I bet you.
All right,
I don't know.
2,
He's still a guy.
3.
Oh.
See? That hurt, too. She just won.
God.
She got the bragging rights.
I got it.
Now I'm going to have to work out more now.
I think we all need that in our lives.
No.
So what is something unique you would want people to know about you personally, especially because I could tell from my experience of being in Colorado for 10 years, there's a lot of horrible barbers out there that don't care about their clients. And just from looking at your website, knowing Bree, I know the ladies in imaging really care, but what makes you stand out apart for yourself over anyone else, not only in the studio, but just what they do with beauty?
You know, it has a lot to do with what the client wants. I found a lot of clients that come to me will say, you know, they just did what they wanted to do. I like to sit back and listen and give you what your vision is, because I don't have to wear your hair.
Yeah, you're not the one walking out of there.
I want you to feel the most confident in yourself walking out of my salon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, but look like a bombshell.
Thank you.
I still think a Bombshell is like, I look like I am a bum and she's going to make me look beautiful. So, but that's why she chose the name Bombshell, because no matter what, you still look beautiful at the end, right?
Exactly.
I love it.
If someone wanted to schedule with you, how could they schedule with you?
They could go to Tiffaney Hernandez at glossgenius.com. I also have a Facebook page at Bombshell Studio and Extensions. All the links are on there. You can just go on there and schedule it yourself. Or you can actually call 970-301-8436.
You definitely kept your old order number, didn't you?
I did. I did, because I figured if I change it, then people they wouldn't be able to get a hold of me. So I just kept my 970 number.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a phone
yours.
number. Yeah.
It
It's
doesn't
mine.
matter.
I've had
Yeah.
it for 27 years.
Same.
I ain't getting
Yeah,
rid of
yeah.
it.
Have you ran into a client yet where you're just like scratching your head and like, how am I going to make this person look beautiful?
Absolutely. Absolutely. At least once a week.
Once a week? Wow.
Yeah. Because I get, I get some people that come in that have mental illness, and, they haven't combed their hair in 2 years, and to where I've had to actually cut out a lot of their hair and then, put extensions in to help hide, like what we had to do to get through that.
The Bree helped out with Broken Crayons. They go out on Mondays and they cut homeless people's hair. And I was at a thing where she was talking about how she's had to unman some unhoused
Yeah.
neighbor's hair and stuff too.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty amazing that you are able to do that, because I don't know if I could touch people's hair. That's why I'm on the radio.
I don't want to. I mean, I go into people's houses for a living, and you wouldn't believe all sorts of. You never know what you're gonna walk
Yeah,
into.
you don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. You can't
Well, and
tell.
that's kind of sometimes, when people come in,
Yeah.
and you can't, for me, you can't judge them.
No.
You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what their
Go get
story
some
is.
help, yeah.
I just want to make it better.
Yep. More. Yeah. There to help. Yep.
And
Make you beautiful. Walk out feeling great.
Yeah.
What is
Heck
how
yeah.
someone can get a hold of you one last time?
Tiffaney Hernandez at glossgenius.com.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Well, we appreciate you for being on the show, and you look gorgeous and definitely stand out. So, Bombshell in a good way for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love it. Thank you so much.
And then we have our final guest here, the man who has helped us be able to give out the free pancakes to everyone. Nathan from Snooze AM Eatery. How you doing today,
Hey,
sir?
man, good to see you. I'm good.
So we just want to say from both me and Krista, thank you again for having us being able to give out back to the community with the pancakes.
Yeah, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure. That's what we do. That's why I got into the restaurant industry. It's about taking care of people, man.
So have you ever been a chef yourself?
I wouldn't say like a personal chef, but growing up in the industry, I started as a dishwasher, moved into being a cook for a really long time, and so I do have a passion for making great food.
So with you having a passion for great food, what's your favorite thing to eat?
That's a good one. It's simple as it sounds. A really great burger, just a really simple, great burger, seasoned well, veggies, sauce, just right.
Good burger is like everything, right? It's
Yeah.
everything.
Absolutely.
Didn't you say last time you were on there was going to be an extension to Snooze's menu too, including maybe burgers?
Yeah, they're testing it right now, and so we just launched our winter menu. So we have an upgraded cottage cheese bowl that we kind of winterized a little bit, and we have a new grilled cheese on the menu.
What is a cottage cheese bowl? I love cottage cheese.
Yeah, so it's whipped cottage cheese with some ingredients in it. So we have chickpeas, roasted carrots, tomatoes, arugula, all that.
He made it healthy. Now I'm not interested in it.
Let's go back to talking about cheeseburgers.
Exactly. Yeah.
So with the grilled cheese, are you guys going to have a grilled cheese hamburger? Because those things are good and very few restaurants make them.
Right, yeah. We'll see what kind of comes out of the test when it goes live after that. But I'm hopeful we'll get a lot more lunch items on the menu and kind of give people a reason to come in after breakfast.
Are you going to be able to test it yourself, or are you getting lucked out?
And I'll get lucked out. So up in Denver, at the 7 the Colorado restaurant, they do a lot of the testing there with different menus and whatnot. So if you're ever in Denver, stop by there. You'll have a different experience than you would at my restaurant.
You don't get to use Showcase in Denver, FYI. Only Springs.
Only in the springs.
So
No, go ahead. I was going to say, you have some pretty amazing lunch menus items already.
Yeah, there's a great fried rice, pork belly fried rice that we have on the menu, and some shrimp and grits. Is just, it's amazing. I think that's a hidden gem. People don't really notice that or see that when they're looking at the big menu that we have, but that's definitely a great option.
So tell us a little bit about you and Snooze, because you came on as On the Border, you've come on as Snooze, but you won a Dundee for Always Feeding Us awards. So tell us a little bit about you and Snooze.
Yeah, Snooze is a great partner that I'm blessed to be a part of, and the company in general just cares about sustainability and community, and just really engages that in a different way than other brands have. And so, I have a budget that I have that I can actually give back to the community, and if I don't do that, I get questioned why are you not helping people out? Why are you not doing the right thing and inviting people in and feeding people?
Our big nonprofit is Food Trucks Against Homelessness, and we're partnered with Power Connectors, and Nathan's helped out with that quite a bit too. So
yeah,
I know a lot of people say, well, why do small franchises? Because people like Nathan are able to help the community, and we can grow this and bring in other people together, because we don't know how many of the multiple tables that have come that free pancakes was really all they could afford, and we fed them, and we're not going to question that. So
absolutely, we're definitely here. And Tracy at Food Trucks Homelessness, a great partner of mine as well, and we're able to give her a lot of food on every month to be able to feed the homeless. So the second Monday of every month, you'll find Snooze out there that is feeding the people that are unhoused and just need a little bit of support to get through.
I love that. We met like a couple years ago, and just like every time, it's always been about, you just always show up for your community. You show up to help. Like, I see you guys have great like space for events, and you're showing up to help people out with all sorts of stuff around. I just love it. I love seeing it.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said that, because one of the things that we would really trying to be there for everybody is our after hours events, and so being able to provide a space for anybody for parties, birthdays, Christmas, all that type of stuff. We've done a great job about being open for them for that. So even though Snooze closes early, we can book your event after hours.
He's doing a daddy-daughter dance with Free Tier, and our photographer and videographer Brady with Bar Life Photography is doing the photos for them.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. On February 15th, so days after Valentine's Day, it's a Sunday, so no excuses. Everyone should be able to come.
Unless they're out late for Valentine's Day.
That's true. But yeah, we're doing a great event. I think this one's near and dear to my heart. I've done it every year. Daddy-daughter, we call it Daddy-daughter brunch now. But I've done every brand I've been at, and really just it's a space for the dad and daughter to go do that. What I've realized is that there's nothing out there for dads and daughters. There's always mother and son things. Dad and sons can go do things. Mother and daughters can go, get their hair done, nails done. But dad and daughter is such a unique thing that just brings the community together. So super excited about that. So February 15th.
You got to do mother-son too.
Yeah, we're going to do that probably around Mother's Day.
The only reason I say that is my dad died when I was 7, so there's never mother-son events. If you really think about it, it's always daddy-daughter and things like that. So, mother and sons do get left out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everyone's welcome on that day, too. You definitely can bring mother, son, and all that kind of stuff. So I say free tiara, but really, I'll have crowns. We'll make it a whole family event.
So when we did the 1-year anniversary, we did it at Snooze. Snooze did the catering for us, too. We had a photo booth there, but I got to ask you, what did you think of the event?
I think that was great, man. I think that, there's not enough love in this world, and I think that event was just about love and celebration. It was such a great time for everyone to see you grow, to see the community that you've built, and all the partners that are a part of this. It was heartwarming to have a place that everyone kind of got together.
Yeah, that was so wonderful, and that was at after hours at Snooze, and it was such a beautiful space. We walked in, and it was like all perfectly set up, like nobody in the restaurant. We got all set up, and the event was just so fun, and the food was amazing, and music, and Dundee Awards, and we had such a fabulous time.
Well, Nathan was just going to run the radio, and I was going to do the radio, but my co-host, she's amazing. She stepped in. She goes, no, we got a speaker. We got Bluetooth. Turn on your playlist.
Yes.
That's why I got her, because we wouldn't be as amazing if it wasn't for Krista. She adds that extra oomph for us.
Yeah. You're a bag of energy, I'll tell you that.
She is, in a good way, too.
People are like, oh, you're a lot. And I'm like, you're welcome.
She's the one that helped B-Red come out, because when we did the launch party, right before the show launched, we had Nathan do it with On the Border. So we did it on the Border, and then at Snooze, he got to be the 1 year. So we just have been following on Nathan like I'm a little puppy.
And I had forgotten that I was at the launch party. Because, well, it was like a year ago. I'd forgotten it, and I told B-Rad, I was like, well, you know, like, I haven't been here the whole time. And he's like, no, you've been here the whole time. You were there at the beginning. And I was like,
You were at the launch party. You were one of the first guests. One of the first guests of Stories of Soundtracks. And
I did, yeah, well, I do a lot of stuff. I don't know, it falls out of my
Yeah,
head.
100%. It's hard to keep track for sure.
but that was one of the last times you saw B-Rad in a suit, because Chris was like, dude, the suits are not you. Just drop it.
It was the suit, bro.
You always need that friend to give you a reality check sometimes.
So we have 1 minute left. Is there anything you would like anyone to know about you or the restaurant?
Yeah, man, I'm just like I said, I'm just blessed to be here. I think life is it throws you curveballs, but I think it comes around to you in the best ways. You know, I'm a person that love my family, love my dog. Really here for like I said, the community and everybody. One fun fact about me is I can juggle 4 balls at the same time.
4?
4.
Well, next time we have you on, we're going to expect to see the balls.
We're gonna be doing it, yeah. Absolutely.
Where's the show? You've been able to juggle this whole
He
time.
wanted to tease us.
Exactly. Just a little tidbit of information.
And where's the Snooze located?
Yeah, it's on North Academy Boulevard, 7587 North Academy Boulevard. It's the only Snooze in town in Colorado Springs, so you can't miss it when you Google it. Not Snooze Mattress.
Not Snooze Mattress.
Snooze
But if you want to
AM
eat
Eatery.
and then go to Snooze
You
and
can
go
take a nap.
Snooze.
There you go. Yeah, and they come by. The offer always still stands. If you say showcase, you get a free pancake. It's a great time to get something free. There's not a lot of free things in the world.
Yeah.
No. Well, we appreciate you for being on, and thanks to everyone listening in to the showcase. And we'll be back next week. All past episodes are on KRDO's website or showcase-sb.com. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a great rest of your week.